Juneteenth is the federal holiday that marks the day in 1865 when enslaved African Americans in Texas finally learned they were free. It was more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. The city of Miami Gardens is known for honoring Juneteenth each year with a major celebration. Jim Berry has a preview of the event happening this Saturday.
And joining me more to talk more about the Miami Gardens celebration for Juneteenth is Councilwoman Katrina Wilson. Thank you so much for joining us. And
yes.
It sounds like you guys are going all out this year.
Oh, we sure are. We are super excited because this is our 5th year doing Juneteenth, and it started out as a parking party during the height of the pandemic. And we said, how do we really get our people together? You know, everybody was so down about, you know, being stuck inside during the pandemic, and we said, okay, let's do a drive-in concept. And we had them to come in, park their cars, be safe in terms of distance, take their food out of their trunks along with their lawn chairs.
Sure.
And boy, we had a great time. And ever since that year to our 5th year, it has been growing steadily.
I'm glad to hear that. So you have entertainment, comedy, and so forth, but you don't want the real importance of the day to be lost.
No. You know, one of the things about our comedy, our music, and all of the festivities is that most of it's locally driven. Most of the artists, the vast majority of them, are people that we have a talent search for. We give them an opportunity to be on the big stage, but they get the opportunity to do it in front of family and friends and in the spirit of Juneteenth, and that's community. And so we are very proud when we have Marvin Dixon, who is a nationally known comedian growing up right here, Ball Greasy, who is another nationally known artist growing up right here, to come to the stage and to entertain the place that they call home. And so we just enjoy ourselves. We have a great time in Miami Gardens.
Because we know the backstory of Juneteenth.
Yes.
Emancipation happened in 1863. The word didn't travel to parts of the South till 1865, more than 2 years later.
That's right.
Why do you think that message is still relevant today?
You know, one of the things, our tagline is that America keeps its promise of freedom for all. And it has been that for the last couple of years. The reason why we thought that that was important is because every day that we wake up as Americans, as citizens, we are finding that that word freedom is a precious item. You know, we take it for granted, the life that we live, but we have people risking their lives to come across very harsh waters, to come across places, you know, on airplanes, stored in, hidden in baggages, you know, trying to get up to this place that we call home. We must not take that for granted. We must forever be vigilant as Americans and African Americans and Cuban Americans. Be vigilant for this thing that we call freedom, that we have our Statue of Liberty with the fire in her hand, you know, just holds it up and say, hey, listen, don't ever forget this. So when they come in the waterways and the highways and the byways seeking this, we are still celebrating the fact that we still have it.
Given the political climate, of course, many people, frankly, now are kind of discouraged by some of those concepts. What's your message to them?
Don't be. Don't ever be discouraged, and don't ever think that it's just about you. You know, like sometimes people, when they enjoy something, they forget. Like when we sit down and we eat, there's somebody that might be hungry somewhere else. Do we forget that they're hungry? No, we take something from our plate and we put it on theirs. Freedom fought for one is freedom fought for us all. It might be for different reasons. It may be at different times, but it's never an expired time.
And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing to keep this message alive, and I think it's so important to reach young people where they are, to make certain that they get the message and they understand that they really are part of the community, and at some point the legacy, it'll be on them to continue the tradition.
That's right. So for more information, they can go to mgjuneteenth.com and they can find out all of the listing of events that we're having for the entire month of June. And when I tell you it's going to be a fabulous time, that it will be. And it's not just about partying, it's all about family, it's friends, it's community, it's diversity, it's love, it's pride, but more important, it's a celebration of a country that has kept its promise of freedom for all.
Councilwoman Katrina Wilson, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my pleasure to be here, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
And due to weather concerns, Miami Gardens' Juneteenth event this Saturday has been moved to Gulfstream Park. Legacy in Black, the Juneteenth experience, begins at 4 p.m. on Saturday at the Sport of Kings Theater at Gulfstream, and you can find ticket information at mgjuneteenth.com.